For joining us for the KCRA3 News at noon, I'm Lisa Gonzalez. Rain and snow across our region overnight and into the day. Snow's been coming down and sticking in the Sierra in some spots. KCRA3 meteorologist Heather Waldman is live along I-80 with a look at the conditions right now. Heather, how's it look?
Hey, Lisa. Well, the snow isn't coming down nearly as heavily now compared to what we saw about 12 hours ago, but we do still have chain controls. We're at one of the spots where folks are pulling over, stopping, adding the chains if they need to, and everybody else just kind of jockeying for position as the lanes kind of wind down a little bit. So we're just ahead of Nyack. You're looking at the eastbound lanes. We're at an elevation of about 5,400 feet. So you can see the shoulders of the road have a little bit of slush, but otherwise the freeway itself mainly just wet, and it has been for our entire drive. We did see some snow on the road shoulders as low as about 4,000 feet early this morning. We had some reports of accumulating snow as low as about 3,500 feet along Interstate 80, but down at that elevation at this point, just some rain showers going through. So the bottom line, if you are planning to head up over the hill, driving conditions are okay for most at this point, but with chain controls still up, you should still expect some delays if you're planning to make it all the way over the hill. Again, those chain controls up from Nyack all the way up to Donner Summit for eastbound lanes and westbound lanes on Interstate 80. But looks like things will continue to improve as far as road conditions go through this afternoon. Lisa, back to you.
All right. All good information to keep us updated. Heather, thank you so much. And snow in the Sierra also leading to some sloppy conditions for drivers. I'm sure you could see the ground behind where Heather was standing. KCRA3's Melanie Wingo spent the morning in Live Tracker 3 driving along Highway 50 and has a look at the roads.
We're on Highway 50 right now, looking westbound. We're at Myers, where, as you can see in the distance, there's a chain control checkpoint set up by Caltrans and some chain installers ready to lend a hand to drivers in need of chains for their vehicles. For a price, of course. Beyond this point, drivers not allowed to pass unless they have chains or traction devices on their vehicles, or their vehicles are equipped with all-wheel drive, and they must also have good snow or all-weather tires, according to CHP. And here's why. Take a look. These are the conditions we ran into overnight over the pass. In the overnight and early morning hours, we saw snow accumulating on the highway, getting packed in, caked down as cars drove over it, which can really lead to slick conditions up here. Caltrans snow plows were out over the pass all night, clearing away what they could until the snow stops. They're going to keep doing that, trying to keep the roads clear. Since this storm system began, we've seen several inches of new snow up in the Sierra, a really good buildup of snow along the trees lining the highway. Conditions for drivers made safer when everyone follows the policy of keeping speeds to no higher than 30 miles per hour when chain controls are in effect. Although at this checkpoint where we are this morning, they're advising drivers not to go any faster than about 25 miles per hour. Now, if you're headed up into the Sierra, headed eastbound from, say, the Sacramento or Central Valley locations, you're going to probably encounter a chain control checkpoint just beyond Placerville. That's where we hit one this morning, although Caltrans crews will be monitoring the weather conditions and they'll adjust the elevation of that chain control checkpoint depending on the weather conditions. Reporting from Myers, Melanie Wingo. Now back to you.
All right, and let's see what the radar is doing right now. Continuing our team coverage with meteorologist Dirk Verdorn. Dirk.
Yeah, where we're still seeing some snow as well as some rain. Let's take a look here. Radar behind me showing you it's spotty in nature, but we do have some pretty good little pockets of heavier precipitation coming down. We're going to start things off by taking a look here on I-80 as we're going up the road towards Donner Summit. You are going to run into some snow. Looking at the road itself, though, earlier it was just caked in the snow. Right now, it's looking pretty good. It's wet, but at least it's not ice covered right now. Taking a look at where we have some heavier showers along Highway 50, Cameron Park. As you're working your way towards Placerville, you're going to run into that. Also along Highway 49 to Plymouth. We just have this line of showers there. And again, moderate to even heavy at times. Scattered showers from Wallace to Farmington, Copperopolis to Oakdale, and even around Stockton and Lodi. We're still holding on. Just some scattered rain showers that are all moving basically from the west to the east as this weather system continues to push on through. So how much snow have we received so far? Let's take a look at some of the numbers. These are updated from Boreal. 10 inches of new snow, base of 35 inches. Palisades, 8 inches of new snow with a base of 30 inches. Heavenly, 3 inches of snow, and that's that whole west side of the Sierra, east side of the Sierra thing. Didn't get as much on the east side. It was really the west slope that got the heavier amounts of snow. Kirkwood, 11 inches with a 35-inch base, and Dodge Ridge, 15 inches with a 12-inch base right now. So we are looking at conditions that are going to stay active for the next couple of hours. We'll have a break, but there's more rain and snow in the forecast, and we'll talk about that coming up. Now, back over to you.
All right, Dirk, thank you. And it's been 1 year since the historic storms hit our area, and now we're taking a look back at the lessons learned moving forward. Tonight in our 5-part series, a look at the changes SMUD is making to be better prepared for outages, plus new numbers on the scope of last year's storms. Storm Ready 2024 continues this week at 6 p.m., so make sure you join us then.